One, two, three. Hello, guys, and welcome to part two. Now, if you guys have seen part one, it's a very short video, very condensed version of what Jordan Belfort and Trey Trades talked about in the interview that premiered earlier this night. It is midnight where I am, so if I sound tired or anything like that, just realize that I am indeed very tired, and it is kind of late. For me, I am not a kid anymore. I have a lot of things on my plate, but I'm doing my best because I feel like it's very important to inform you guys of what's going on, and it's always good to have another opinion or another voice, rather, talk about these sort of things, right? Keep the ball moving, keep everything interesting. Have an opinion, a different opinion, or same opinion, different voice on the same subject. In this particular case, AMC. Now, in this video, I'm going to be talking about whether or not Trey did the right thing here. And I know a lot of people are disappointed. Some of you guys are pissed. Some of you guys are saying Trey got ripped off. You guys want your hour back, yada, 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 etc., etc. Now, as an adult, I look at it from both perspectives, emotionally and just mentally speaking. This is a choice that he made. Right? He told everybody, even on his Twitter, he said, it's coming out this date, it's getting pushed back, whatever the case may be. Look at it from the big picture, right? Whether there were legal implications, things that they could and couldn't talk about, is a possibility as to why the first video that was sent out wasn't published, or why the video or the interview was pushed back. Does that bother me? No, because in the end, for me anyways, it's not going to influence me to buy more AMC. If you're really an ape, right, as we like to call ourselves, if you really believe that AMC is going to squeeze, will it help if, would it have mattered if the video was very positive on all AMC or not? Now, some of you guys will say, of course, what are you talking about? Crazy, right? I say, if you're going to buy AMC regardless, if this, video came out, would I have stopped you from buying more AMC? No, because if you believe in something, right, you're going to do whatever it takes regardless of what other people are saying, even if it is positive reinforcement. I guess what I'm trying to say is, beggars can't be choosers. And people who follow Trey, I know myself included, all the other YouTubers, Matt, Andrew, Max, I don't know, again, about that backstabber, Uncle Bruce, but I can speak personally that for me, it was a very interesting interview. I knew coming in that they weren't going to talk about much about anything, just because of how Jordan is, right? He has a background of being, very opinionative. I don't even know if that's a word or not, but about his thoughts and where he stands on his values as opposed to apes and our values, right? Because we've never reached the riches that he reached. He's been there before. He knows what it's like to have his own helicopter, his own mansion, his own movie being played by Leonardo DiCaprio. What more can you ask? For people like us, we don't know what that's like, right? We're living in our apartments, in our homes, with mortgages, rents, debt, college, debt, all that sort of, anything that has to do with us being, the people of the world that live under the same roof, so to speak, that we're doing this more, if not more than just the money, obviously, right? We're doing it because it means something more. It's a sentiment to the little guys that we won't play by the rules that are created by the 1% or by the hedge funds that want to create this world where it's unobtainable by your average Joe. Having said all that, going back to the video, it doesn't surprise me a lot of the things that weren't said. Again, due to the fact of legal issues or not. It was Trey's, ultimately it was his choice to pay $10,000 for this. He called it a seminar. Was it a seminar? No. Do I think it was a waste of time? I mean, people watched it. As I was watching it, it was 10K people watching it live. Like I said, it didn't influence me whether I'm going to sell or not. I mean, I'll show you guys my position in AMC, but it didn't change my opinion. And honestly, it shouldn't change your opinion either. Again, like I said in my previous video, if the smallest sign of, bad news hits you in the face, is the stock market really a place for a person like you? I mean, ask yourself that question. Is it something that, emotionally, the roller coaster that it is, especially when you see it like just going up and down, or consolidating, is it something that you could take? Waking up at 5:30 pre-market where I am Pacific time, 6:30, 6 in the morning, all the way till past noon. Is it something that you can take Monday through Friday? Is it the news, whether it's dilution, whether it's the TCC rules, all these other rules? Is it something that you can take wholeheartedly, or is it something that, just, something that you just bite into, and you let it just sink in and let it consume you as far as fear, uncertainty, and doubts? And this is something that in this video, there was a lot of this. I mean, a lot of people would say Jordan Belfort was very bearish in this whole video, right? That he was talking BS, and that there was nothing informative, that there was nothing really new. There was obviously nothing about AMC and the squeeze, and whether he believed in the squeeze. But here we are, looking at his Twitter account and being like, oh my God, the wolf himself is backing it up. And then in this video, it's kind of like, he really didn't say much, right? So as far as whether Trey had the right, he has every right. It's his money. Do I think it was the best move for him to upload this video? Absolutely not. I think it's causing even more FUD. It's causing more drama within his community, within the ape community, his subscribers. And I'm not going to be the only YouTuber out there. I'm relatively new, and everybody else who has more followers, who has hundreds of thousands of subscribers, are going to look at this and be like, who are we going to depend on now that this video is up? And is Trey going to take it down is another question, right? He has his Discord, a Patreon. How is this going to influence him later down the road, considering that, it was his choice? So there are a lot of things to consider. Again, as Trey likes to say, in my opinion, I think it was the wrong thing to do. And by wrong, take it, to face value, because again, everybody has their own right to upload whatever it is they want. When I'm saying, was it a bad move? I think it didn't address what everybody was hoping that it was going to address. That's what I'm saying. And people will take offense to that, and people did. I was looking at the live chat, but people were like, oh, I want my, Trey's being ripped. I want my money back, or I want my time back. This is totally a waste of time. Why did he upload this? So it's creating a lot of drama, unnecessary drama that could have been avoided if, maybe Trey was a little bit more prepared, was a little bit more dominant in the interview, was a little bit more interactive, instead of, just kind of agreeing with Jordan on some facts and some opinions, mostly facts, but in a way that sounded really crappy, right, to us, because it wasn't the news or the interview we were expecting. Anyways, that's my opinion about the Trey Trades video featuring Jordan Belfort. Anyways, guys, if you guys have any questions, or you guys just want to put a comment, this comment section below for all that good stuff. Subscribe if you guys want to subscribe, and hit the notification button in case I do upload another video in the near future. Anyways, guys, thanks for tuning in, and I hope to catch you guys in the next video. Have a good night.